right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to Fancy Talk Show, and I want to say a very big thank you for the support that you have shown me. It has been an overwhelming support. I don't take it for granted, and I hope as I grow, you are also growing. The content that you are bringing is a content that is being impactful into your life. Well, today I want us to look at something. Today I want to do a very short video because I want us to look on something and as well we reflect on self-love and self-care. Now, when we say self-love, it means, regarding oneself in a higher manner. And what I mean here is you need to be a little bit compassionate and kind with yourself. In life, sometimes, and especially when you're an adult, so much happen, and sometimes self-care may escape. And when I say self-care, I know we equate it mostly to how we dress, to how we look, to the big houses, to the cars that we are driving, and that is okay, but that's not all. Okay, so I want us to reflect on, to have a minute and think of our physical wellness. All right, do you exercise? How well do you take care of yourself? And especially when you are adults, sometimes it becomes very hard. We take care of everything else, we take care of everything else, we take care of our bills, we take care of our spouses, we take care of our kids, we take care of our cars, our lands, everything, but we forget to take care of ourselves. Do you exercise, or you just come to the office with a car driving and live with a car? Do you get 5 minutes to exercise? Because really this will be very impactful even on your health. All right, do you also sit back and meditate? Do you have a connection with yourself? All right, I've come to take something, that I was taught to me by Dr. Susan Gitao, and I'm very grateful for this, by the way, Dr. Harry, because you taught me meditation. And every time, even when I'm really, really tired, I get home, at least I try to get 5-10 minutes to meditate, to connect with my inner self, to listen to my inner self. And this has brought me to a space that I'm really able to know, what do I want, what do I love, how am I feeling, how are things working with me, is this working well, is this impacting me negatively? I'm able to listen to my emotion, to my feelings, and this has really helped me even to discover myself. I can't tell you there are areas you don't know about yourself. Refer to Johari Windows, by the way. You will get to realize there are a lot of stuff you don't know about yourself. I keep on saying sometimes you have to be intentional, because you can be a stranger to your own self. All right, also emotionally, this is controlling, or being in charge of how we react to our things. Are you the kind that something small triggers you and you just like a timed bomb, and you small things that you just watch and smile and walk away, make you burn out, make you have a bad day, So it is good also to be aware of how we react and to be in charge of our emotion. And this is part of our self-love journey. This is part of our self-care, all right? And this really helps us even health-wise, because some of these diseases people are getting, stroke, diabetes, and sometimes a big percentage of them are contributed by what we feel, by how we react, basically by stress. And stress is brought up by all these things. And a very important thing I would also like to look at when we talk about self-love and self-care journey, I would also want you to reflect about your spirituality. I know especially this is a very big debate as well, and there's a difference between spirituality and religion. Obviously, we are connected with a higher being than us. So how well do you connect yourself with that highest power? All right, and now I can narrow it down to religion, where we have Islam, Hindu, Christian, everything. And I want to talk specifically about Christians. Oh my goodness, my dear people, we are really being deceived. And sometimes I tend to think it's because we are ignorant. We are not able, we are lazy. We don't want to go back to the Bible, which is our, is a book that helps us to connect with God, for instance, in our case. And so we have all these people coming to quote stuff for us, quoting Bible verses that only suit their situation. All right? So we are really being deceived. And like now my heart is really saddened about the Shakahola massacre. I want to call it massacre because, oh goodness, that was nothing to do with religion. It was just people faking and trying to come out with the name of the God, of the Lord. And sometimes I sit back and ask myself, wow, what is God feeling about all this? People using his name and lying. I really don't want to dwell on that, but what I want to challenge each and every one of us, kindly let us take time, research on our health, research on, don't just take advices from people who sometimes are selfish and they want to gain, and you just take and you just follow blindly and you don't want to care where it will lead you. The other thing I really want us to look at, sometimes, especially as adults, we get a burnout as a result of working hard, all right, as a result of the things we are doing. Some of us are single moms, some of us are married, some of us are in very busy schedules that they are very demanding, and we have families, we have all these things going around. And there are times the body is just totally burnt out. How do you deal with such a case, by the way? Personally, what I do when I have a total burnout, there are times I feel like I don't want to do anything. Fatigue that feels like sickness. Okay? So at that point, how do you handle that? It is good to rest. Because one thing I know, if you don't give the body a rest when it deserves, trust you me, it's gonna demand for that rest in a bad way, and you won't like it. So when you feel you don't wanna do anything, you feel you're tired, you feel you cannot even get composed, it is good to learn to rest. First of all, block anything. Don't focus on anything at the moment. Just focus on what you're feeling. Lie down, sleep, take a walk. Think about you. That is the body telling you we need to connect. Think about you. And when your senses, you feel like you are becoming a little bit, coming back to life, all right? Journal what you felt, what you're feeling, all right? Meditate, do meditation. And I'm going to show you just a simple meditation that you can do anywhere, in your car, in your office, at home, anywhere waiting, and no one will know. Okay, so let's go. You just you put your palms on your laps, you close your eyes, all right? You focus on your breathing. So you breathe in, you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out for some time. Just focus on what you're feeling. Try to feel, what your mind, body, and even the spirit is feeling. Try to connect. Okay? And you will realize as you do this, there's some calmness that comes with it. So you can also try, after that you can try to focus on good things that have happened on you. You can focus on your blessings, okay? You can focus on things you're grateful for, okay? So as you do this, you will realize life is beautiful, all right? It is not as bad as you had thought. It is not as bad as you were feeling. That was just, a temporal feeling. So you just focus, you listen, and then you go back to breathing in. You hold a little bit, and then you release it. You can do this like 5 times. And trust you me, by the end, you are done with that. You will realize you have calmed your body. You will realize you are also energetic. If you are anxious, the anxiety has gone down and you're okay. You can focus again. Also, as we grow, we need to appreciate, we need to check on our health. For example, we need to do checkups every now and then. Women, let's do pap smear, let's do breast checkups, let's do, all these things. Men, prostate checkups. All these diseases sometimes come with age and lifestyle, and of course, stress is part of it. So let us appreciate, as we grow, we need also to be very keen and careful about our health, all right? And also our mental wellness by what we've done, like meditation and anything else that works for you. Exercise, eating healthy, taking supplements. Like personally, I take omega-3 supplements, I take calcium supplements, because I know when I reached the childbearing age and I started giving birth, these are some of the, nutrients that are affected in the body. Sometimes the calcium levels go down. Women, you can attest that most of us usually develop bones issues, we develop teeth issues, we develop sometimes even memory loss. So you need to keep on boosting. I don't know about men, but I think things like omega-3, it's something that we can take. All right, things like calcium is supplements that we can take, both men and women, and also even for our kids, So yeah, that was it. Today I didn't have much. We're looking forward to bring more next week, but I felt this was crucial. This was a crucial conversation that we should have, and I know these are things we know. So what I was doing is just reminding you of what we know and what we should do, because sometimes we take ourselves for granted. We prioritize everybody else, but we take ourselves for granted. And before I forget, one more thing that works is also setting boundaries on relationships. Any relation you have, relationship with your parents, relationship with your kids, relationship with your bosses, everybody that's around you, it is good to set boundaries. Please don't be the type that sabotage themselves mentally, emotionally, health-wise, spiritually, in any manner. Be your cheerleader. Affirm yourself. Celebrate your small wins. Always, always remember you matter. All right? Reward yourself in manners that you feel you love. So thank you very much. Kindly keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, keep on liking, keep on commenting. And I'm really grateful, and I hope this content is becoming impactful. Until next time, bye. I'm your host, Fancy.